Good morning, everyone. I'm starting class now, and for that, I will teach you about the programming part which we have done till from one, and I've already started looping concept. Light is, I think, less, so I put on some more light. Okay, so connect. Can you hear me? Connect. Can you hear me? Connect. Am I audible? Give response. So I'm sharing a screen. I don't know Python is there or not. Maybe मैं share करता हूँ. I will just see Python. Python is not here. The first I will download Python on it. Sharing the screen for you. Now downloading Python from here. Download Python. Okay. Python 3.9. Connect. Can you hear me? Connect. Can you hear me? Connect. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Connect is not giving response. Michelle, okay, good. So this file I am downloading just now, and I will start Python and teaching you the programming part. Just wait for a minute. Okay. Install now. Just few minutes it will take. Actually, this week there's some problem, but after that, let me finish. Actually, all the systems are changed on my system, which I was supposed to teach. Someone else is teaching. I have to download Python here again. Then setup is completed now. Just wait. Going on installing setup. I've shared a screen for you. You can view it. Initial was just in a minute or two I'm starting. The last class which I have taught you about the programming part, for loop and while loop. Okay, setup successful. I'll start Python now. With ideally 3.9. I'm starting now. And in my previous class, I have taught you about इसको edit कर लूं. Configure. बस size बढ़ा दो. Bigger font है बिल्कुल. Okay, so you can easily read it. Okay. Now see here, in my previous class, Nishal, can you unmute yourself and let me know what I have taught you in my previous class? Nishal, please unmute yourself.
Set chapter 1.
Hanji, okay, chapter 1 I was teaching. Programming part I was asking you. While loop, I think I have started while loop.
Yes, sir.
And what was the last program in while loop? Can you tell me? What was the last?
To enter a number and reverse its digits.
Okay, so यहाँ तक मैंने पढ़ा दिया था. Today I am again starting while loop because थोड़ा सा जल्दी मैंने पढ़ाया था because course was not complete. How Nishal, how was the paper and how you have performed? Tell me.
So for me, it was easy.
Easy, no? Because see, I have to make a standard also, and meantime I'll make a paper in such a way that everyone can do it. So we'll starting with while loop. So what is while loop? While is an entry control loop. It checks the condition in the beginning, and if the condition is false, the loop will not execute at all. The basic difference between for loop and while loop is that let me pin my video. The basic difference between while and for loop is that in while loop you can give only condition, and while is an entry control loop, and for is for is account control loop. And with for you give an initial value and also you give a final value. You can also give step within the for loop also. Okay, have you understood what I'm telling you? Like we have give only while and here we give condition. That's it. Here we give only condition and then we write colon. Whereas with for loop, we write for and then we give some initial value. Initial value, suppose a is equals to 1. Yeah, what do you write here? For I in range. In range. Then you write 1 comma 10 that way. Also you can give a step. So that is for loop. And for loop is used where you know the counting that how many times the loop is to be executed. Whereas the while is a logical loop. Okay, it works on the condition. I will take some small examples and then I will finish my class today because today not so only one you have only attended my class. Rest all are not here. So initially I am teaching you about white revision, starting with a very small program. Suppose you have to print even number using while. So I'll give a is equals to 2 to 10. You have to print even numbers. One I'll give while a less than equals to 20 equals to 20. And then here I'll write print a. The a has to be increased, so I write a is equals to a plus 2. You can also use the shortcut which I have taught you, plus equals to, and then you execute and you get the result. Okay? So, any name you give, I've given you. The result is coming here as 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. Good, Michelle. Now the next program which I'll take, have you understood the term? You can unmute yourself, no problem. While is clear?
Yes, sir, I have understood.
So I will take one more program. Suppose you want to print a table of 10, n number of times. You have table of n number of times using while loop. Previously we have taken this program using for loop. Okay. So कोई भी table कितने भी time. So here I will take m is equals to int input enter table of and then n is equals to int input enter number of times. Okay. Now While a less than equals to 20 की जगह we will write less than equals to number of times. So n. And then here I will write print m into, and this a variable which is going for number of times. So a initial value should be 1 so that it starts with 1. 1 less than n accordingly. So here I will write a, instead of a I will write table of m. This I have made using the for loop, and m into a equals to table of, suppose 10 into 1 equals to 10. That is m into a, and then here I will increase the value by 1, a plus equals to 1. That's it. And run the program, you get the result. Suppose you want a table of 10, 6 times. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So programming is a skill which you have to develop. You have to think the logic. The same program which we have made using for loop can also be made using while loop. Michelle, is it clear? Okay. So
Yes,
you are
sir.
getting it. I will take a fast revision so that after that, after completion of the loop, I will start again the new programming topics, and I love to teach programming. Believe me, मुझे प्रोग्रामिंग पढ़ाने में सबसे ज़्यादा मजा आता है, इसलिए मैं प्रोग्रामिंग पे ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस करता हूँ, एग्जाम में भी प्रोग्रामिंग पे ज़्यादा है. So I will take now the program which you have made, the rivets and all. So you are aware of how to find the digit of a number. Nishal, I think I have taught you how to find the sum of the digits. Sum of the digits, Nishal.
Yes, sir.
Nishal, what was the
Yes,
logic
sir.
of sum of digits? Can you tell me? Write a program to find the sum of digits. What was the logic? The logic was you have to find out the each digit. Now how to get the each digit? Just divide it by 2 and get the remainder. Divide it by 10 and get the remainder. Suppose you have a number 45. When you divide it by 10 and get the remainder, then you will get the remainder as 5. Then keep the 5, sum it. After that, you divide the number and keep the quotient. Don't go for the float division, integer division. 45 by 10 is equals to 4. Correct? ये logic याद है भूल गए. So I will explain you again. Suppose you have to take a number. Suppose n is equals to 45. You have to divide n is equals to 45 mod 10. So what result you will get here? 5. Got it? You have to and keep this variable in R such as remainder. Got it, Nishal? And then
Yes,
to
sir.
divide the number, n is equals to 45 by 10. Go for integer division. You will not go for the points 4 only. Then again, when you have got the remainder, you also find the sum also. And sum initial value, you take it as 0. S is equals to 0. Then you write here S is equals to S plus R. Okay, S is equals to S plus R. That is 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus say 0 plus 5 equals to 5. 9 should be the result. Now again you find the remainder R is equals to N mod 10. What result you will get? N is 4 equals to 4 mod 10 is equals to 4 only. Then you again sum it. S is equals to 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4 is equals to 9. And that's the sum of the digit. Next time when you will divide the number n is equals to n by 10, that is 4 by 10, you get the result is equals to 0. Okay. So this I have explained you on the same logic I will explain. Means a loop should execute as the value of n becomes 0, it should stop the loop. So what I will write here, n is equals to, say, I have written on top and then I have written here int input program and enter a number. Enter an integer number. Enter an integer number. Then what you have to write, s is equals to 0. Then next, while n not equals to 0. Then you have to find out the remainder. R is equals to n mod 10. Then s is equals to s plus r. Then n is equals to n mod 10. Then you have to write n is equals to n mod 2. Okay? While n not equals to 0, r is equals to n mod 2 and s is equals to s plus r, n is equals to n mod 2. And finally, you write it here, print sum of digits. Sum of digits. Okay? Sum of digits. And that is, and run the program. थोड़ा सा आप भी प्रोग्रामिंग के टच में आ जाओ तो मैं आगे प्रोग्रामिंग कराऊंगा. Suppose I have taken 45. While n not equals to 0, it is going in infinite loop. The reason is I have not divided n. Yeah, here by mistake I have written mod n by 2. Logic I have written correct. I'll take the number as 45. You get 9. Now why this is 9.99 is coming here? Because I have to take double slash. Again you run it and write the number. Again I'll take 45. And the result is coming perfectly as 9. Is it clear? Okay, Nishal, actually I am having now 12th class. So I will keep my class till here only. And today, actually, the system was reshuffled. That's why I took some time to start because I have to log in from a different ID. So we'll meet in the next class and I will teach you about some more new topics and new concepts. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day. Bye, Victor. Take care. And join the class. The timing is same. Tomorrow is holiday. After that, the new timetable will come. And you see, work as join the class as per the timetable. And please inform your friends also so that they all join class. Okay. Take care of yourself. Bye. We'll meet in the next class.